Hello and welcome to the Everyday Board Game Podcast, but today it's not a podcast.
No, it is a playthrough.
That's right, we're doing a playthrough today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, you know what we're doing right now. We are playing through all 10 of the currently released Stefan Feld City Collection games. We're doing a marathon back to back to back, doing about 2 a day. We are on game number 7 today.
Yeah, we're trying to go through all of these before we leave to Gen Con. This way they're just released onto our YouTube side of things if you want to check them out. Plus, we've been wanting to do this, and they just released the 10th game of this system. They just announced the, what is it, their 13th one? We still haven't got the 11 and 12 yet.
Yes.
We did back those.
Yep.
They just announced the 13th one, which is supposed to come up sometime later this year.
Tom Slow.
Yeah. They also just did Soccer Bieber.
Soccer Bieber?
It's like Soccer Beber or something like that. It's some weird name, but they call it Soccer Feld now.
Yeah, Soccer Feld, which is ridiculous, and that's fine.
And it's in the City Collection as something's 10C or something like that. 10A?
No, it's number 0 along with the coins.
Oh yeah, the coins, which are City Collection 0, it is also a 0.
Exactly. So I mean, if they do any other weird reprints that aren't part of the actual City Collection, then it's going to start going negative numbers.
Yeah, exactly. But the plan is we're going to do every single one as they come out. But it's nice since you're on your summer break that we do the initial feed of it for the time being, and then we can just upgrade it as we go.
That's right.
Also, we've decided that we have to release a special episode at the end of August. So what we talked about, the rankings with our personal stuff like that, our personal rankings, as well as where everything lines up based on our Gamer criteria score. We're going to release that at the end of the August. So all of these will go up in July. And at the very end of August, which I believe will be the 31st of August, you'll get that special episode where we can actually lay out our thoughts of what we thought of everything, how they played out, how they scored on our Gamer criteria, even do a little bit of comparing them to the previous games that Feld did that we have played. There's a couple or several. We never played the original of Amsterdam. We never played the original of Hamburg. We never played the original of New York City. But we have played Macau, and we did play La Isla. So there's stuff that we can talk about. So
Bora Bora and
Bora Bora. Yeah. Sorry, not Macau. Bora Bora is the one we played.
Right.
But that is at the end of the month. It'll allow us to get our thoughts together, plus Gen Con, that kind of stuff.
That's right.
So with that being said, we'll get into the teach here in a minute. This is City Collection number 7, Nassau.
And Daniel will be teaching this one today.
Oh, joy. Luckily, we just recently played this a couple months ago, so it's kind of fresh, but not really.
Yep.
I'm going to drop down to the board for everybody can see what I'm talking about here. All right, the game is played over 4 rounds. One of these is our score tracker. I think this one right here, because we need 4 of these.
Okay.
Was played over 4 rounds. After the 4th round, whoever has the most points is the most successful Pirates. It plays in 3 phases per round. Phase 1 is dealing with the city here. Phase 2 deals with the Caribbean Sea over here. And Phase 3 is, you kind of can't see it on the board, but here, we'll move this down here, as well as we'll leave the yard there. We'll leave those up there, so... we'll just bring this one down here because this is the start of the phase 1. It's where you're going to be able to bury treasure. Phase 2 is where we're going to be dealing with these cards. And then phase 3 is basically clean up for yourselves. How's it going, Bard?
Hey, Bard. Long time no see.
So 4 rounds, 3 phases per round. Basically 2 distinct action stuff.
Yep.
This part, worker placement, in a sense, it's really neat how this one works. This part is going to sea and fighting things, drawing stuff from the bag, just all that good stuff. There is some combat with dice that we just kind of have off screen here. We'll put it down right there.
Yep. And it's also worth knowing, this is like your preparation for this round, right?
Yeah.
The first part is where you're getting all your resources, all your provisions, all your items that you're going to be using.
Pirate cells, that kind of thing.
For standard piratery up here.
All right, so the way this game works, we have Nassau City. This is the first phase. We always start with this phase. Going in turn order. We're taking our personal pirates from our supply. Oh, that's right. We have to finish seeding this board here.
Sure, we can do that here in a minute.
But the way this is going to work, we do have to do this because we don't have like all our pirates with us. But some of them are going to be required from in here.
I'm going to put the elf over there.
All right. Each has a seat at this table.
Yep, and it's worth knowing that unfortunately Daniel's copy is missing one of the pirates.
One exact piece. So I had to do a replacement piece, which is the elf from Santa's workshop that I had just lying around because I got the upgraded bits for that one.
Right.
All right, so Nassau, the way this one works is you're going to place out your workers that you do have, pirates, and just sending you out there right now, you may want to keep some of these over for this phase. You don't have to, but you might want to keep some of these over.
Yeah, almost every resource you use here, you can also use here.
Yes. So what you're going to do on this phase is starting from where that guy is or another pirate out there, I can place 2 of these out, and then I get whatever that resource is.
There are some paths that are more than that, like 2 or 3.
So if I place here, it's 2. If I place here, it's 2. This one is 3 here. And you're just trying to connect a line to different areas. So you kind of want to see what you go. And you get whatever it says it is. If it's this one, it is, what are those? Resource?
3 boxes,
3 boxes,
3
which are
cubes.
Your specific cubes for stuff that you do on this board.
Mm-hmm.
The next one here is when you see the little bag icon, it's getting provisions, which is what you use for a lot of stuff over here as well.
Okay.
Then we have, where is the other thing? Anything that looks like the weapons, we have weapon resources here. So this basically will give me a hook if I land in an area that has hooks. So there are 5 weapon types. You have harpoons, pistols, swords,
and hooks.
Yeah, there you go. And you can get one of those depending on which one you're going to. If you have an animal paw print, you get one of the face top animals, which will give special abilities, but you need to have a pirate that you can place it on top of. You can store it until you get a pirate, but until you get a pirate, it won't be able to use its special ability.
Yeah. And Board Game Bard, yeah, we are filming this mainly for the podcast or for the channel, not so much for the podcast itself, but yeah, for the channel.
If you go into one of these that look like open shutters, that allows you to open one of your not hull areas. What are they called? Cargo holds.
Cargo holds, yeah.
Which means you got more spaces to hold stuff. Because you could hold 4 of these cubes in your hold, or 3 provisions, or 1 of these trade goods. Where was that one at? Right here. Yeah. All right, so that is the footprints. If you go into the ones that look like a meeple here, that is going to give you one of your guys here. Whichever one you take off the board here, you get the resource of what's at the table. At the table gives you 2 boxes, 1 provision, 2 of these cards, or doubloons, which we haven't got into yet, but that which is there also gives you doubloons. Yep. Doubloons, I forget what doubloons actually do.
Well, they'll let you transport around here.
Yeah.
Fairly efficiently. And I know there's some purpose to them up here.
I know rum is proficient up here, and I know doubloons is more so here.
Yeah.
But another thing...
You pay this guy, no? Or no, you pay him in rum?
Yeah.
I don't remember. We'll figure it out.
We'll go to that. But you gain doubloons, and they're a special resource for you to use throughout the game.
You need them for this.
Oh, yeah, the bury your treasure. That's what it was. And you use it over here, too. The main thing you want to worry about over here is if you get rum, how the rum works in this section over here, which we'll get to in a minute. And then you can either get a compass or, I forget what that resource... A map, I think is what it's called.
Yep. Or no, a contract.
Contract, that's what it is, yeah.
Yep.
You can get a map or a contract. A lot of that stuff is going to deal with your spinning a yarn cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can use them for other stuff over here on this board, but it's mostly for that items. And then finally, if you don't want to move, you can pass. But if you want to stay in the round and skip your turn, that's when you spend a rum to stay in. Then you will... or you pass, you take your ship and you put it on one of the stuff over here to go into phase 2, but you cannot place any more on here. So you either place all your workers, or you pass, or if you want to, you could skip your turn because maybe Danny over here will set myself up for me to get something else better, depending on if he goes where I need him to go. But again, you have to spin rum. And if you spin rum, You might not have it for over here.
Yeah.
So it's that little push and pull that I liked about what this game does. All right. Any questions on this section over here?
This section's easy.
Also, you can Pac-Man. I almost forgot to mention that. So if I go here, I can connect to something over there.
Or anywhere on the
edge of the board. But usually it's going to cost you 4 pirates to do that.
No, 4 pirates, and you have to pay a coin for the, I guess, like a private yacht to go from one area
to what it is. That's where the coin is on this map. Yeah.
It's 2 points.
Yep.
But you have to do the coin first.
And we start at 10 points, so you can lose 2 points if you don't have the coins.
Yeah.
But there is that ability.
Yep.
But yeah, see, I was remembering.
Yep. We're remembering it as it's going. Yeah.
All right. Any questions on this board?
No, this board's pretty simple.
Now we're moving over to this board, which is a little bit more complicated, hence why I have the rule book in my hand, just in case. So what's going to happen here when we go into the Caribbean is first, the first person to pass becomes a new first player for this part of the phase, and so forth as we're going. So our first player token is the dolphin here, which goes into the head of your board. And what's going to happen when you're on this phase, the first person who goes over here is going to get 2 provisions and whatever the extra resource is.
Which will either be an extra provision, 2 of the
cards,
1 rum, 3 boxes, or 1 doubloon.
So you go there, you get the first choice of whatever you want. So if you really need doubloons, you pass and go get a doubloon. And then nobody else can go into that specific spot. They have to choose of the other 4 spots.
Yep.
After that's said and done, you could do selling. You sell, and this is where it gets a little tricky. It depends on your cells that you have massed in your ship, plus your pirates.
Yep.
So, and then you got to pay the provisions as well. You may only move from an area across the dotted lines at sea, not across the islands. You may not do. So selling is how many masts you have plus pirates. So I have a pirate for each mast. I get to move 2 spaces.
Yep. You have to have somebody manning each one.
Yeah. So you have to have these guys to man. However, if they're manning the movement, they're not being able to use for other stuff that you need to do during the game.
Right. No, it is also worth saying any of the extra pirates that you leave
here
can start manning. You can actually man them, but it's a one-time use.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Oh, sorry. I'm just adding to
I was just explaining what this is going to do first.
Yeah.
When you're moving, you move across the dotted lines into the next section. So this part right here, starting here, I can move into here. If there's nothing bad here that forces me to stop, I can keep moving. And since I have like 1 more movement, I can go into this section or this section because of these dotted lines. That's telling me this space and this space are adjacent. I cannot go through to here. There's no real sea worthiness for me to get through there because I can't cut across the land. I don't have a, what do they used to be called? Amphibious boat.
Yeah.
That's sailing. That's pretty straightforward about how you can move your boat. Any questions on that? Other than, using your pirates to help you if you have any left over.
I'm just helping. You carry on.
So again, manning, you need pirates up here, plus if you have extras left over from this phase. That was sailing. Next is we can do fight an opponent. Okay, it is these guys. So I'm like, wait, I don't remember us being able to fight each other. No, it is these little tokens right here where you can fight. The number is their strength, and that's how much damage you have to put on them. You can mark how much you do, but the person who lays the last bit of damage on them takes the token. But that's where this comes into play when you're doing the fighting, is you're going to be pulling tokens out of the bag based on their strength, I believe. And that's what these are. These are ammo crates. That's what they're called. Right. So these are what you would be placing if you have them in your hold. You can't pay them out of your general supply. If you pull something bad, it's going to do something on there. You're also going to be rolling dice, if I remember correctly. To defeat opponents, you must inflict as much damage as his strength. So in this case, the one I showed you, I need a 4. At the start of the battle, you place your ammo crates on the opponents and draw conflict tiles from the bag according to your opponent's strength. So I had 4.
Strength is the number of points.
Yeah. There is blanks in there, which does nothing. If it has a drop of water, you have to spend the resources, or they evade, which means they basically get away. You can't put any more damage on them.
Oh, that's right. It's
And
based
then,
off of this.
yeah. And then they will have, oh yeah, the strength is this down there.
No, the strength is the
The
number that's
reward
on.
is down there.
Excuse me.
I know, he keeps interrupting me while I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
All right, I'm gonna step away. You go ahead and tease. I'll be right back.
The tile here will tell you the different things that's going to happen. On every 3, 4, 5, or 6, you roll, put a tile of your choice back into the bag. So you're going to roll these. 3s or higher allow you to block these things. This is the one thing that I had a hard time remembering when we played, because it's the dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But if a 3, 4, or 5 allows you to put stuff back in the bag, or 6, so 3 or higher, which means you get to ignore them. The other tiles will do specific things. You can lose something, you take a damage, just different what things it says. You can even lose dice, I believe. There's a whole addendum what the tiles will do. If, like I said, if it splashes, if the tile shows a splash that you pulled, he gets to evade, which means you don't get to put any damage tokens on him. He basically gets away unless you spin a rum to keep him from evading. Go ahead.
Carry on.
I'm pretty much done, so.
Yeah. All right, next up.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right. Capturing outposts, which are... Is it? Yeah, it's these ones with the little the people on them. There's a lot of tokens on here. When you capture an outpost, you take one of your pirates that you have left over, and they go on that outpost, and they stay there the rest of the game. You have control of that outpost. You take its reward depicted, which is the weapon that they have there, and then stays there. And it gives you a new starting phase for your boat. Instead of starting in this main hub over here, because you want to get to these higher areas, if I have control of this space, now I have another starting space. However, I don't get the bonus provisions. Or bonus items. I just get the starting provisions. That's it. Any questions on the controlling the outpost? Next up is occupying towers. This one is a little tricky because I remember us having a hard time with that one in the first thing. It's these tokens right here. Each time you control a watchtower based on the weapon type. So in this case, the one I showed you is good for me because right now I have 2 of those weapons. Each player controls the type must occupy it. You must place 1 ammo crate on the tile for each set of sailors and corresponding weapon. Because again, you need sailors to man the weaponry. So right now, let's say if I start in here and decide to go after the watchtower in this space, I would need hooks. You always have 1 on your board. You need to start getting those hook resources to get more of, or those type of weapon resources to get more. And then you need pirates to man the weaponry. If I have 2 to 2, then I place 2 of my control markers on that space. Then if he wants to take it from me, he has to place at minimum 3 to take it away from me. So I could try to keep putting more on there to get control of those spaces to block him from trying to take it out. Because in a Stefan Feld game, there's many ways you can get points, and that is one of them for in-game scoring. Any questions on occupying the tower? And again, you have to have them on your boat, not in your general supply when you're pulling them onto the board. Oh, and then if you succeed in doing this, all the crates on the tile are returned to the other player supply, and that player will receive. So if he beats me on that tower, I also get 2 points out of it. That is my consolation for losing the tower. All right. Capturing goods on trading posts. If you have at least 2 weapons of that specific type, at least what we're talking about, the weapons is this part of over your board. This section right here is your weapon depot. Again, pirates need to be controlling and be able to control it. Then you may take the placed good and put it into your cargo hold. You can only ever hold 1 cube per thing. So let's say I have ammo in there and I want that cargo. I can dump that ammo off my board and put the cargo in there instead. Any questions on that one?
Yep.
Okay.
You're missing 1.
Okay.
That's why I was double checking.
Gotcha.
We should have a brown.
Okay. All right. That's what I was trying to figure out. All right.
Yeah.
Also, colorblind. We didn't see the brown.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing you could do is meet this black boat right here, which is called the Old Sea-Bear. This is the starting area based on how we set up the board. You can over here and do a... If you ever get into his space, you receive 2 rum, and you may draw 1 card. You may also trade with the Old Sea-Bear based on the board that you can't really see up there, but currently it is... What does that say?
2 rum and a card.
Oh, yeah, that's what you can do. The trade is going to be this tile right here. You could trade doubloons for a contract or a bomb.
Which I'll get right here.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I think. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
That's what we'll put it there.
And so he'll always have a different cell for the thing. And then when you do that, you put one of your control markers on there. Then place an ammo crate from your supply on the offer to indicate that you can no longer trade with the Sea-Bear. That's basically saying, hey, I did that. There's also an ability to, I don't see it on the board, is to take some of these cards over here. And it just says, draw 1 Sailor Yarn card from any pile.
Yep.
I don't think it's specifically anything on the boat. It's just something you can do per turn. Oh, yeah, right there. And that is the last thing. The one thing you can do is pass. But that puts you off this board, and you start triggering the end of round cleanup phase, which we're going to go to in a minute. Any questions before we move on?
Have we figured out what contracts are?
Not yet. I was going to look at that.
Okay.
I think contracts has to deal with the yarn cards.
Okay.
The journey home is what it's called for the next phase. First off, you visit Skull Island over here, which is... Oh, that's actually over here by me. And you can spend 1, 3, or 5 doubloons to bury a certain amount of treasure. In this case, for me, I want to do this one first, then this one, because you have to do them in that order. So if I have those 3 resources specifically, then I could spend the 5 doubloons to bury all 3 in that line. You're going to get points at the end of the game based on what's over the top of them. And if somehow you're able to get them all, you get a bonus 8 points. And then you could store up to 3 in there just in case for when you do start burying and stuff like that, because they're going to give you extra points, I believe, at the end of the game as well.
It's multiplier. The number of the zeros times however many you have.
Oh, that's right. That is the multiplier, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 0.
It's a 0, yeah. So 3, it looks like an 8 from a distance.
Oh.
But that's the burying of the treasure. And then we go to the campfire. After, of course, this section is optional. You don't have to do it. You could just move on to the campfire. You play your yarn cards for each rum you spend, and you have to spend rum for that part of it. Another reason why you would want to save your rum rather than using it for other things is to get your yarn cards, which are going to give you points. Each rum you spend, you can play up to 3 sailor cards. So 1, 2, or 3 allows you to play 1, 2, or 3 cards. You need to fulfilled. When you played all cards, you receive as many points as indicated. I'm just trying to see if do you have to spend the resources? What I'm trying to see.
I don't believe so.
I think you just have to have the stuff. All right, so we were at the campfire. We don't lose the resources. What I was just checking real quick. And then you receive your points based on the cards that you played out. Again, you have to spin the rum for how many cards you want to spend. Mm-hmm. If you don't have any rum, you skip this. You cannot sit around the campfire.
Yep.
Finally, the last bit is you go home. What's going to happen here when you go home is you go into this section where our boat is kind of sitting here. Mm-hmm. Then you will get the resources as such. You get 1 ammo crate for each outpost you control. Outpost being these ones right here. You get 1 Sailor Yarns card for each opponent in the Caribbean with at least 1 of your ammo crates. It's specifically these tiles. If you have ammo crates on them, you'll get yarn cards is what they're called. Back to your hand. So if you only have 1 character, you get 1 card. If you have ammo on most of these, then you get 2 cards. And then finally, you get 2 points for each control tower you control. After that said and done, whoever is the first one to pass and goes back to this side of the board becomes the new first player. The first player will change throughout phases. If I'm the first to pass, I'll be the first one to trigger this part. Once I'm done with that, I'll still be first player on this part. If you're the first one to pass from here, then you start here. If I'm the first one to pass here, I start here and here. All right. With that being said, we are ready to play. Let me just go over a little
compasses.
Yeah, I was going to go over a little bit of in-game scoring real quick, but we'll explain what those do here in a minute. Control towers. Multiply the ammo crates on your occupied control towers by the number of control towers you control. So if I have 7 tokens on 3 control towers, that's 21 points for me. Opponents you have done, so that's why you take these tokens when you're the one that scores the last hit on them. You take them over here, and you will add up scores based on those tiles. If you collect 3 different ones times how many weapons I believe you have on above it, that's how much you will score. Rick has collected 3 different opponents with a total of 12. He then has a 3 times 12 equals 36 points because he has 3 weapons. Okay, that's right. It's the multiplier of the weapons times the things you have on top of. The hidden goods, we mentioned how that works. It's going to be that plus the multiplier in there. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. And then you multiply that by how many you have just stored off to the side. Weapons dominance, who multiply the number of weapons you have. Sets of sailors and animals. And all remaining provisions, loads, and stuff like that. Each 2 items is rounded up. So stuff we haven't really gone over. Doubloons to pay for the barge to basically Pac-Man the board for you. To run a double train, that kind of thing. So that's another thing you can use the doubloons for, is basically to go from here to here. I can play a doubloon to keep moving my guys out. The fee for hiding your own goods and buying equipment from the old G.A.M.E.R. Rum is to take a break when you pass but want to keep in that round. Use the target water on this section over here, or as payment at the campfire. Agreements will double your reward for the creatures that you fight, that you place on your board. It will not double your points. It will just double the rewards. In the case we mentioned earlier, if you fight skeletons, it will give you 2 doubloons. If you use an agreement, it will give you 4 doubloons, but you still only get the same amount of points. Bombs. When you're fighting, you may use bombs at the start of the fight to inflict 2 damage on an opponent immediately. If the opponent is not yet defeated, continue the battle as normal. Then you place 2 ammo crates from the supply on the opponent. So if you use a bomb, that's the only time you can grab ammo crates from your supply.
Yep.
And then finally, compasses will allow you to jump to the old G.A.M.E.R. without being slowed down by krakens. Because remember, if we run into a space with krakens, you stop. The compasses will allow you to skip that. So compasses and bombs are only for this side of the board. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, here's the addendum for you for stuff that cards you do.
So I start with specifically a crab. So I'm going to figure out what he does. And some of my starting cards as well.
Alrighty, with that being said, let's get started. I want to make sure we still get all our excess pirates that we have left, other than the ones that get put on this board.
Yep.
I think we do, though.
There should be 8.
1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 8. Yeah. And then there's 5 here. So, oh yeah, it should be 8 because there's 13 total.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we're good. I'm gonna just keep the addendum off over here. If you need it, just let me know.
Yeah.
And we are good right now, starting with me, and I got 2 sneeze. We got 1 provision, okay. Oh, we didn't mention this on the teach, but your doubloons, your provisions, and your rum don't go into your hold. They just stay on your board or to the side of your board, whatever, into your general supply kind of thing. The only things that ever go into your hold are your ammo crates. Oh no, your provisions do go in your hold.
Provision goes in your hold.
Provisions and these resources. Those are the only things that go in your hold. Anything else that we get, like the compasses, the doubloons, the bombs, they just go off to the side.
Yep.
If you get a sail, you just put it into your ship. If you get a sailor, you put them up here. If you get anything else, they have like their certain sections. Everything else just goes into a general supply.
Yep.
Again, you could store animals, but you cannot batch them until you get a sailor to put over the top. You and me both have one extra pirate to start the game, how it goes. So we can get one more animal based on how we see the board at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. So for my first action, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, there's choices.
Yeah, it's like I could go for a harpoon, which would be kind of nice.
Yep. Compass or provision.
Mm-hmm.
Or agreement, right?
Yeah, I really don't care for those right now.
Provisions and ammo crates. I mean, we're going to need ammo.
Yeah, we're going to need ammo. That's the thing. So it's like, do I want to go? That's the thing. Is like, do I want to go for the weapon? Do I want to go for the provision? Or do I want to go for the ammo crates? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because this will give me my third of the harpoons.
Right.
Because I have the one on my board plus the one I start with, and that will give me a third one, which means if I run into something with harpoons, it gives me a good chance to fight them.
Yeah.
But I won't have ammo crates for it, so it's like, what do we do? I think I'm going to go for the ammo crates.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's what I would do.
And so he moves in there. I get that resource, and so that would give me 3 ammo crates.
Which kind of goes without saying. I definitely want to get 2 or another pirate.
So what that does is he gets one of those pirates and not one of your workers.
Yep.
Not one of your crew, an actual pirate.
Yep.
So it's either 2 doubloons or 2 provisions that I want to go to. Because you have to go off wherever the black sailor is on the board. Oh, and then we mentioned it. We don't have the ability right now. Or we do, because I think it's only 1, right? Yes, so you can run what's called a double train. So you can spend 1 provision to move 2 spaces in a sense. I won't get the reward for this, but I would get the reward to go to that new section over there.
Yes. Or it's 1 coin.
Yeah, it's 1 coin to do a double train.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see, like, I thought it had to be 2 coins to do it, but no, it's just 1.
Yeah, just 1.
So I think I am going to spend 3 workers to get 2 coins.
Yeah. Really don't blame me on that one. I mean...
And this is when we'd be playing like the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, but we don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, let's go a cannon.
I want to waste my last 3 to get more ammo crates because I can only ever hold 4 ammo crates in a section.
Yeah.
Or I can get a bomb. That would be kind of nice. It would immediately do 2 damage on something.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spin 2.
Gonna go for a bomb?
Get a bomb.
Yeah. I don't blame you. But I'm glad you did that because I'm gonna go 3. Boom, 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 and get some ammo. Because I desperately need some.
And I'm gonna pass.
Yep. And then so he stays here. Okay. And then
then I get to put my boat out.
And
ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go here in. Hold on, I never even looked at my cards.
Well, you know, that's a thing.
Oh, jeez. That is a specific color. I don't know. Oh, jeez. What is that? Red? What is that one?
That's a green.
That's the green. Is that the red one?
That's a red one.
So that's a brown one.
That's a brown one. Yes.
Okay. Well then, I should have done things differently based on this, but oh well.
That's fine. Well.
I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the what is this? The 2 provisions and the 3 ammo crate.
Okay. And I'm passing as well.
3.
And I will get 2 provisions and a rum.
Nice. All right. Since I pass first, I get to keep the first player marker and take the first turn in here. And then I think I'm going to move 1.
Okay.
To go into there. Yep. And then I'm going to use this guy. Or actually, I'm just going to use my bomb outright because I can do 2 to this guy. Because the bomb allows you to, in action, fighting opponent. You can use the bomb at the start of the fight. Because I'm not gonna fight this guy. Never mind. Because give me my bomb back. I only have one hook and I need 2 hooks. Or no, that just tells me how many dice I get to roll. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am gonna fight, and you can use the bomb at the start of the fight to inflict 2 damage on the opponent immediately. If the opponent is not yet defeated, you'll continue the battle. So yes, I am going to use the bomb to fight him. I would place 2 ammo crates on him, but it's basically all he needed. So I get 2 points.
Yep. And then you get
1 pirate.
1 pirate. As you saved a guy.
Yep. He was floating away.
Yep. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to spend my provision. I'm going to go 2 spaces because I have 2 manned sails. I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to fight this one. I do have 2 hooks. But I get a roll. Do we pull the tokens first?
On the
Let's
fight.
double check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it here real quick. That again, the fight was the one thing we always had trouble with in the other game. All right, so sailing is fine.
So I have 2 hooks, and my crab allows me to draw 1 fewer.
For this action, select one of the opponents in the area. Each opponent can only be attacked with a certain type of weapon. The weapon type is shown to defeat an opponent. You place your ammo crates on the opponent and draw conflict tiles from the bag according to your opponent's strength. So you place whatever your strength is right now first.
Okay. Oh, the 2 ammo cans, right? Yeah. 2 ammos.
On him, yep.
Oh, so then you didn't spend your ammo, but you would have.
I would have if he didn't kill him outright.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull 1 token.
And then it says here, at the start of the battle, you place your ammo crates on the opponents and you draw conflict tiles from the bag according to your opponent's strength. So you draw all conflict tiles.
Right, but I draw 1 fewer because of the crab.
Okay, yeah.
So mine is plain C's. I don't even need to roll for that.
Return those back to the bag, yep.
Okay, here you go. And that means my 2 ammo are gone. And I gain him, and which gains me 2 points as well, please. And I gained another crew.
Copycat.
Seems like you're copying me since I've had 3 crew already. And now it's your go.
All right, back to me. And I think I have the pirates. And I don't have any. What does that guy need? That guy needs pistoleros, huh? I do have the 1. And I do have the ammo crates here. Oh, the Krakens are the harpoons. Okay. All right. Do I want to set sail? How do I get those again? I need to have that specific thing. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to set sail. I'm going to go just 1 space here, and that's my turn.
You could draw a yarn card if you don't want to do anything else.
Oh, yeah. I have to spend the provision for that too, right?
Yep.
Here. Those are my provisions. And I did that, and now I'm going to do that thing there. And I'm going to put my worker to hang out over here.
Let's get you
another harpoon.
There you go.
Got my 3rd harpoon, and now that should be it, because I just get the reward for that. Yes, I just get the reward for that. So, to you.
Okay, pay the provision. Missing the container. All right. Jumping over here, I do have to stop because of the Kraken. That doesn't mean I have to fight it, but I do have to stop.
Yeah, he can't continue his movement.
But I do have 2 cannons, so I will be taking this one into one of my cargoes.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
Yep. And that is yours.
Now, because I control this port here, if I want to, instead of starting over in these areas right here, I can start in this section over here.
Mm-hmm.
What makes the most sense? What does he want? He doubloon for a contract or a boom boom, huh?
Always the boom boom.
Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. Because the one thing I have good stuff for, yeah, I'm going to move, pay my provision. And I'm going to move into here. I'm stopping there because of not because there's a Kraken, because I'm choosing to stop. I can go all the way up to here if I wanted to. The only time I would have to stop it was this section right here. All right, so I'm stopping here because I do have the harpoons, and I have 3 of them, so I can place 3 tokens, if I remember correctly how that works.
I believe so.
Yes, so since I have 3 and I have 3 pirates, I can place 3 on here.
Yes. So I would have to get more than that.
You would have to get 4 to take that out.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to check, just currently, but you can go ahead and do your turn if there's any points I get, or is it just
okay? I'm actually returning home.
All right, so you're going to get first player.
Yep. For this phase. Whoops.
Yeah, and then we'll start that phase in a minute.
Yep.
I just want to check the control tower. You may place 1 ammo crate on the tile of each set of sailor to the weapon. If you already have ammo crates on the control tower, you must place at least 1 more ammo crate than is currently on that tile. If you succeed in doing this, all the crates on there to return to the other player, and that player. Okay, so yeah. So if I had taken it over from you, then you would get 2 points out of it. Right. I get my points on this phase.
Right.
Now, there's a possibility I could stay in this phase while he's doing this phase, but I'm going to go ahead and pass as well because I have no more provisions. Can't really move, and there's not stuff I can really fight. I could fight. Hold on, I could fight that guy, but I'd have to pay the provision no matter what. I don't have provisions for that.
All right. So then let me go ahead and play this stuff out because
first you go to here. Yep. Are you going to bury anything?
I am going to bury something. So I'm playing one doubloon, and I'm burying this green one, which is the first on my cave.
Which will give him 3 points at the end of the game based on how many he has stored there.
Right.
So if he only has, right now he has none, he gets no points out of it. When he gets 1 in there, it's going to be 3 points. If he gets 2 in there, it's going to be 6 points and so forth.
Yeah. Yep. And then I'm going now to the campsite.
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is returning home. At the campsite, I am paying 1 rum to play. Oops.
Rum's over there.
Rum's over there. That's the bar. I'm playing 3 cards. Do I get these points immediately upon doing
Yes, you get the points immediately for playing it.
So the first one, I either have the most points or I'm tied for the most points.
Okay.
So I gain 5 because of that. I have 1 provision in my cargo hold.
How many rums did you play?
I played 1.
You only get to play 1 card. It's 1 rum per card.
You said it was 1 rum per 3 cards.
You pay 1 rum per card, if I remember correctly.
Let's double check that. I believe it's 1 rum for every 3.
Because it says a max of 3. Ready the ship. Spinning the yarn. That's ready the ship.
We're going to double check this because make sure everything's above board.
For each rum you spin, you may play up to, so yeah.
Up to 3 cards.
Yeah.
Right. Got it. So I paid my 1 rum.
So you were at 12. That puts you at 17.
Yep. And then I have 1 provision, which gives me another 2 points. And I have 2 cannons, which gives me another 2 points. And now these become discarded over here. And then finally, I return back to home, which will be my ship goes here. For each one of my guys out, I do not have any. For each ammo crate, I do not have any. And for each area I control, which I do not have any. So
that's how I'm going to make my points.
That was worth it for the yarn, or for the yarn sitting on the campfire, but didn't get me much else-wise.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing as cool as you did.
Agreed.
Where's my boat? There's my boat.
Yep.
My boat would go here.
Yep.
I have to start with brown. I don't have any, so where are the brown ones? In here?
That's
brown?
the one.
That's the one. Okay.
I do believe these refill at the end of every round.
Then I move down to here, and I do have 1 that I can spend my rum on.
Yep.
Might as well get some points out of it because I do have 2 crew members.
12. You're at 14.
That goes there. And then I move my boat down to here. I get an ammo crate for each outpost I own. I do own that one, so I can hold an ammo crate with that one. Then, what is that one? Ammo crates on these things. I don't have anything out there because I killed the thing that I had. Mm-hmm. And then I get 2 points because I control that one.
Yep.
And because I have the turtle, I'm going to use his ability to double the points of that one specifically.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Oh,
end of the phase.
We clean up. We take our peoples back.
This guy stays there, which is pretty cool.
The only one I don't take back is that guy right there. He's permanently locked on the board.
That's right. And then, is there anything else that we need to add to this?
Nope. I don't think so, but let me check on the cleanup part of the phase.
Yeah.
You take your people back. When you use your animal, you flip it, but he'll flip back immediately for me. This way you can't use him twice in a round.
Sure. That makes sense.
We're supposed to keep those with us until then, but you played the highest amount, so you receive 5 points. And if you don't play any, you lose 5 points.
Oh, so that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You definitely there's a penalty for not doing any of it.
Those 3 that are face up are gone.
Okay. Which we didn't even look into what they were.
Flip the next token of the old sea bear when we're done.
Okay, we have an octopus, a crab, which we already know, and a cat.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Flip that one. So he moving to D, which is right here.
And then a new one of these. And then you can trade in either an animal or a person.
Okay. Trade 4.
Yeah.
Trade 4, not trade of.
Yeah. That's what I said.
You're hiring people.
Yeah, you're hiring people.
You're not buying people. You're hiring people.
We don't buy people.
Okay, we did all that. We did that cleanup. If there's any goods that are empty, we replenish it. Yep, because you took one.
Yellow.
And that is it for that. So now I'm starting on the next phase with you.
Yep. Geez, I got choices, don't I?
You can go get a bomb or a compass. You can get coins. You can pay a ferryman to go wherever the heck you want.
A kaboom, huh?
Or a cell. Cell would be nice.
Yeah, although I'm not totally against getting some doubloons up in here.
Doubloons would be nice too. Honestly, they're helpful when you need them.
Yeah, let me go doubloons. And then I'll put him here. Get 2 doubloons.
All right, I'm going to do a cell.
Yep.
He moves here.
There you go.
I get one of these.
I'm going to go here for 2 rum. Stocking up on them drink.
Them drink, huh?
Yep.
In
case I'm thirsty.
Hook or another sail.
Or pay a coin to go anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm going to pay the ferryman.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
So there's one here.
Here's the one.
Okay.
And then I'm going
wherever you want to go.
2 to here.
Get some 2 rum?
I need some rum.
Rum.
Because I don't want those negative points.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So you have to be able to complete at least 1 card, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I was like. And I need the rum to do it. God, this card. Oh, where was? Oh no, it's if we have tokens there. That's how we draw them up. Got it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go here and gain a pistol.
Pistolero, huh?
Yep.
That's fine by me because I'm gonna spend my last 2 guys to go here.
Yep.
To get 1 more guy. And what do I want out of you?
What don't you want?
That gives me another pirate guy.
Yep.
That gives me a provision. Honestly, I could use that. I'm gonna take the provision.
Yep. I don't blame you. All right, and I am now passing.
Okay.
To put my dude out here. I'm gonna go to this port, which gives me 2 provisions and 3 crates, so I can add them to my previous 1 crate, filling it up, and 2 provisions, which fills that up as well.
You can get 1 there. That can
you could go to that one too,
and that will give me 2 provisions, so that I'm good one way or another. I mean, the bonus stuff is great, but it's not like specific. I could do some new cards, but Yeah. Okay. I can at least do one thing. So I'm actually going to go to my section over here. And since you're the first one to pass, you get to keep your character. And I get 2 provisions out of it. And starting with you.
Yeah. Let's see. That does sound pretty good, but I don't really want to do that. But I know what I need to do. So if you don't pay a rum, or yeah, if you don't play any cards, actually, right?
If you can't afford paying a card or you don't have the rum to pay a card, you lose 5 points.
So even if you have the rum,
you can
can't
pass.
just sit around and drink.
Yeah, you can't. You can't go to the campfire if you can't complete a card.
So you need to complete at least one card.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm sailing for sure. I'm moving 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to fight the Skelly.
A Skelly, huh?
Yep. I'm going to put my 2 ammo on there. Now I only pull 1 token.
Oh yeah, because it's a sword.
Yep. And I have my crab. And then 1. What is this? Die or lose 2. Well, let's try and
because if you roll a you only get 1 die.
1. Yep.
If you roll 3 or higher, you get to discard that card or that token.
So. Got it. Put it back.
Yep.
And I just defeated him, which
get you 2 points
on my board. 2 points. That's right. And 2, and it gets me 2 more doubloons. I'm rolling in money. All right, your turn. We might as well just keep going.
So yeah, my next thing I'm going to do, since I started over there, I'm going to spend my provision. And I'm going to go 1, 2.
Nice.
What is that guy? That guy is a cannon. I could put you there and get another sword, which
ain't terrible.
Actually, not a bad idea. I just got you, but I'm going to place you there to get me another sword, please. Okay.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Because I know what my next action is going to be.
Yep. You're going to take that brown,
yeah.
aren't you? Yeah. Well, I'm moving as well. I'm going to jump over here because I have 2 cannons. I'm going to get this blue.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to pay my provision. I am not moving, though, but I can take a yarn card, right? Oh, no, I have to take the other actions. But I am not selling. I am going to take this brown. Because I needed that brown.
It's not a bad idea. Although, yeah, I need a brown too, which doesn't help us right now. I can get other ones. That's fine.
Yeah, remember, you could always store just to get your multiplier up.
Yeah.
I am enjoying this one, though.
Yeah. Some fun choices in it. There's no crack in there, huh?
Well, I'm waiting. Since we're not doing this right now.
Yeah.
I will text the game head, see if he's joining us today.
Yeah.
If not, then we'll talk to Dom.
Okay, you know what? That doesn't do me any good yet.
Does it? Does it?
It really doesn't. But I'm going to spend my last provision, go up this way. It's cracking, so I got to stop anyway, which is fine. But I'm going to spend my dude.
To get a pistol.
To get a pistol.
Let's put the dudes down for the camera can see them pretty well.
Yep.
Not here.
Yep.
At least what I'll say about this one compared to, was it Chichen Itza or was it the?
We haven't played
not Chichen Itza. Cusco. What was the other one before Kuzco? It was Vienna, where they were the acrylic.
Yeah.
Where if we had them sideways, we couldn't tell whose color was what.
Sure go.
All right. Well, I am going to spin my provision for sure. No, I'm just trying to see if I was going to move or not, because I can move. I am going to move. I am going to move to this. I'm going to fight that Kraken.
The 4 or the 1? Oh, you're going all out, huh? Okay.
I mean, I could fight the 1, no problem.
Yeah, it's easy.
But I have the stuff there, plus I have 3.
Sure.
All right, so I decided to go after that. Okay, sounds good.
Take a quick pause real quick. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, yeah. We're trying to confirm stuff for tonight as well, because if something doesn't happen, we're going to try to play the other 2.
Yeah. Which means I'll have to learn it.
You have to learn Chichen Itza. I'll learn Valencia.
Yep.
Which actually makes it a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
All right, so, I got 2. I got to pull...
Because Valencia is just Strasbourg.
Yeah, I never played Strasbourg.
Yeah.
That is not what I need. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
All right. So I got to spin the rum for that one.
Yep.
Nothing happens on that one.
Yep.
And I got to roll the dice. I got 3 of them for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
may I get the rule book?
Yeah. So I rolled that numbers. I just did it somewhere quietly so you didn't have to hear clunk, 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 clunk. I did get 2 of 3 or higher, so I get to actually take out those, so I kill the Kraken. I spin my rum. This way he doesn't evade. I get to put these back, and I get to put these back. I spin my provisions. I get the Kraken. My Kraken reward is going to be 2 cards. Right, it's just 2 cards. He doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't double or anything because of
No.
other stuff, but it's just. If for each one I have of that specific creature, right?
No.
That's just, okay. So 2 cards.
No, there's the agreement you can spend can double it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
So I get my 4 points for that, and I'm gonna get 2 cards. I'm gonna do just 2 out of the A.
Oh, good starter, huh?
That's a starter. Yeah.
There was a starter in there.
And I think that should be it for me. I don't see anything else. So.
And now I'm passing, so I'm going to first go
I'll follow
here.
suit as well.
Yep. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend 1 coin to spin this. Now I did confirm this because I wanted to make sure. Since now I have 2 goods and it's a total of 6 points, it's 2 times 6.
Yeah, it's
so
the
zeros that you add in there can be.
It's the add up plus
number
the
of tokens times the number of points. So I confirmed that. Now I'm going over to the boat area here. I am spending 1 rum. Where's the rum? There it is. And I'm playing this one for 3 points because I have captured at least 1 skeleton guy, which is why I jumped over there. And that's the only card I'm going to do. I'll leave it in front of me.
Yes.
And then the third thing I do is return back home. I do have one of my guys on this port. So I will get 1 ammo can by doing it. Mm-hmm. Or ammo crate. I do not have any damage on anybody because they died. So I don't get any extra cards. And I don't have any controlled area. So I only get 2. I do not get any points for that. And that's it.
Okay, that's what that does. Okay,
and I remain first player to the next round.
Yep. I was just reading one of my cards that I just drew up. What it does. All right, so I also did pass. I just moved my boat over here for me to do this. I'm going to start here.
Yep.
And I am going to spend 1 doubloon.
Yep.
To bury the 1 brown that I have.
That's right.
And then I'm going to go over here. I know I can do 1 for sure.
Yep.
Which is that one, which gives me 2 points.
Better than negative points.
And then I'm trying to see, that is not the one I need. And I almost could do that one, but I can't do that one right. Okay. So, but at least did that.
So you leave that in front of you.
And I also have to get my rum.
Yep.
I'll leave that in front of me. You got 3 points. I got 2 points. Oh, I got to finish the cleanup before we do
Sure.
that. Sorry. Let me do this. Yep. I do have 2 people out, so I get 2 ammo crates.
Yep.
I got no damage up because I killed him outright, and then I get 2 points because of that.
Yep.
And now that we have that done, now we do the cleanup phase. You have more out than I do points-wise, so you get 5 additional points.
Yep.
But I don't get any negative points, so I'm keeping it close.
So it's not a 10-point swing, it's only a 5. Yeah. And then, we get our guys back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I got to make some notes on this one.
All right, these refresh.
Yep.
Because we haven't even.
We didn't even see what they did.
No, we knew what one of them was. Hey, there's an octopus again. There's a parrot. I remember I had the parrot last time.
Yeah. Oh,
another parrot.
Actually, let me get 2 more points for my turtle.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I was like, why? Okay, then this
because I doubled that. That's it.
Now we're on the new one. He goes to B, or not to B. I don't know. And you can visit him for 2 rum and a card, or pay him a coin, get either a sail or a hook. And starting with me,
And you have to start here.
Yep, which is fine because I don't remember what the parrot does, but I remember I want a parrot. All right. I'm gonna look at the addendum so I can remember what that is. Actually, let's double check the octopus first, just because I should know that.
All right, so the parrot, which is Sailor Yarn cards. Nope, I want the parrots. There we are. Oh. Parrot, double the point value of a Sailor Yarn card when you play it.
Oh, that's right. And then the octopus?
The octopus, that's the rat. Where's the octopus? There. Oh, you mean the Kraken?
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is he waving a white flag?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Kraken. That's what it says here. You receive the extra bonus, not the provisions, twice when you start at the pier in the Nassau harbor. So he basically doubles the extras. So in this case, this one would give you 2 rum.
Interesting.
So
it's not a terrible move.
It's not.
All right, I'll stick with the parrot though.
All right, to me now.
I need to get some more cards.
Ooh. Oh, hold on.
Yep.
I can get some more harpoons. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, because the most you have times however many you have at least 2 of.
Yeah, and that would give me a 4th harpoon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep, I know what I'm doing. Come on, guys.
You're going to 4th harpoon?
Yeah, everything else doesn't really make sense for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'll give you that. Here we go.
The sailors are already drunk.
Yep, I'm going 2, getting 3 cards. Let's go 2 and 1.
And he goes here.
None of this is helpful. None of this is helpful. But that's okay. If I can get at least 1, I'll be all right. Oh, we never refilled these.
Oh, that's right.
But carry on.
I'm going to go ahead and, as much as I don't want to do it, because I would leave a lot of these guys, but they could be helpful for me. I think I'm going to pass.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I could get the provisions, and it'll give me the rum that I need over there.
True.
There's nowhere I can get to rum over here. I can get to provisions. Yeah, it's neither here nor there for what I want to do. I need rum. And that's the thing. And there's no way I can do the chain that I need to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
So if I wanted to spend that coin to do a chain. Yeah, you know what?
True.
I'm not going to pass just yet. I'm going to do the 2 for the provisions at least.
Yeah, 2 provisions. I don't blame you. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want one of those. Is it time for me to do that? Probably. Oh, does anyone reveal?
I believe so. Or
Well, we'll flip it over anyway. It is a rat. I only have 2 options to go. Yeah.
Use animals to show vendors, animals are the animals to display. Only on the display you already have. Replace the animals or shuffle. You then take this animal. Replace the animals or shuffle back into the jump card first time. And then choose time again. Okay. You can only ever have 5 animals. It could go into an empty slot if you don't have a sailor yet.
Yep.
But once you get a sailor, it goes above the sailor.
Right.
Harry can only use the. I'm assuming he stays. Yeah, it flips up immediately. It doesn't say one way or the other.
Right.
If there are only animals in display you already have. Oh yeah, so you replace. If there is an animal, only animals that you already have in your thing, that's the only time you get to replace. You take one off the top.
Oh, because you can only have one of each type?
Yeah, you can only ever have one of each type.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
But it doesn't say yes or no, so we're just going to leave it as is.
Now, I did go to the
there.
Harpoon.
Yeah.
And you have 2 workers, and you could go doubloons or another crew.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Okay. Then you get your first choice.
Yeah, I'm going to get me the 2 provisions and rum, because I need the rum. Honestly, that's the only reason I'm going there.
Yeah.
Or else I would start, like, over here.
And I'm actually going to go here. And I'm going to get 2 provisions and 2 cards. Which is not what I really wanted to do, but I'm going to do this just in case.
Dolphin, please.
That's not helpful. None of these are helpful. Maybe eventually they will be, but right now they are not. Well, I could do that.
I mean, that would be good for me if I do that.
That's not terrible. Maybe I'll do that.
I can go 2. Yeah, that's what I will do. Ooh.
Now we're halfway through.
All right. I have 3 sailors and 3 sails, so I'm going to sell. I got to pay my provision. Move me up here.
Okay.
And then I have 1 guy, or 2 guys here. I'm going to get me a 4th sail by placing this guy out.
Nice. There you go. All right, my go?
Yep. I'd have had to stop there anyway because there's a freaking crack in there.
All right. I'm going to go 1, 2. And that was my provision. And I'm going to get a gray bit.
All right. I'm playing my provision, but I'm not sailing. I am going to
fight the Kraken.
Do I want
Or are you going to fight the ship? Or are you going to take control of the thing? All of this good option.
Yeah, the Kraken would be kind of nice because I have the stuff to fight the Kraken, but taking control of that thing because I have the 2 swords and the 2 provisions.
Right.
So I will put the 2 there to take control of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take control of that. So.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my provision for it, so.
Yep. I'm spending the provision. I'm actually sailing up here as well.
Are you going to fight the Kraken?
I am going to fight the Kraken because
you have the 2 harpoons, yeah?
I have the 2 harpoons, so I put my 2 on him, and I only draw 1. I'll go and do the honors.
I'm just mixing it up.
Okay, make sure I don't like.
Well, because I just dropped my stuff on the top.
Oh, gotcha. So. Yeah. Let's pull this one. Rum. Okay,
you got to spend the rum.
Spent a rum.
He is dead.
That was worth it.
I know why you're going after the Kraken because you want better cards.
Well, yeah, pretty much. There we go. There's the.
Those are yours.
I get 2 points for doing that, for beating the Kraken, and now I want 2 more cards. You know what? Yeah, let's just go a bigger one. Okay. Not sure what that means, but okay, I will double check that here in a minute.
Okay. What is this? Is this green or brown?
That is green.
That is not what I need.
May I get the addendum, please?
Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. I'm going to spend a provision. I'm going to move my boat over here.
Cool.
Can I see the addendum?
Yep.
What does the Kraken do again? We just saw that. And I don't remember now.
So he stops you and you got to fight him.
Not the fighting the Kraken, the pet Kraken.
Oh. Yeah.
When you do the provisions, you get extras. That's what it is.
You get the extra.
What else do we have over there? We got a parrot.
Parrot lets you
double the point value of the yarn.
Of one of the yarns. Yeah.
And then the rat does, you may load one cargo space twice, both store one good and up to 3 provisions. So,
oh, nice. Okay.
That allows you to double up on an area. Yeah. That's a kind of cool
Which
power.
Is pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to use my extra sailor here to get me the parrot.
I used my crab. Now, the parrot's pretty dope. Here you go.
But I've lost I've lost more workers, so
yeah.
I need to start working on these guys.
Right, I know.
Because I'm down to 5
I forgot about that part. All right. And I am now... That was your pass?
Well, no, that was that part, so you can pass now if you want to.
All right, so I'm going to pass.
Yeah,
I'm going to go here first. Now,
I'm just pulling my thing.
Let me look at the addendum one more time. Because that will matter. Because I have a card that matters about this token. I don't know if it counts if it's in my cave or not.
Oh, that token?
Yes, that token specifically.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter if it's in the cave. I think it has to be on your ship.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a card like that.
Yeah. So you must have the required goods in a hold on your ship or in your stash. Okay. So then I am going to spend a coin to throw it in my stash because it doesn't do me any good being here. It's only a 0, but it is a multiplier, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm going to go over here to the yarn. I'm going to pay my rum. Again, in the same wrong spot. I'm going to play 2 of these. 1 because I beat a Kraken, and 1 because I did...
That, yeah.
I got the gray one. And I'm spending my parrot to double the points for this one.
Yeah.
So it's 8, 9, 10, 11 points for that. So that'll put me at 49.
Nice.
I'll leave these in front of me. And then finally, I'm going to come down here. I do not have any workers on anything. Oh, no, I do. I have 1.
Yep.
So I get a crate. I do not have any damage on anything, and I do not control any of those.
Oh, up there with the gunnies. Okay, I was like, where's your worker at?
Yeah,
I'm so used to all the yellow up there.
I know, right? There you go.
All right, to me now?
Yep.
Not doing this because I don't have anything to store.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to spin my rum, which is why I wanted that rum.
Yep.
Because then I'm going to play these 2 cards, and I'm using my parrot to double that one.
Whoa.
So that's 16 points.
16 points, all right.
Because I have the 4 sails, hence why I put the guy over there.
44.
And I got the 2 Kraken.
Yep.
Oh, no, I don't have the 2 Kraken. I didn't fight the Kraken. That's what I needed to do. That is fine.
So we'll take away 2 points.
I had 12, and we gave myself 16.
Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then now you're getting another 4.
4, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
There we go. Thought I had the second Kraken. I was planning to do the second Kraken, but I needed to get the sail ship first. Then you beat the Kraken.
Yep. And I had to do it.
That was my plan, was to beat the next Kraken.
And the only reason I got this card is because I drew it from the Kraken. So I was like, I need to kill this in order to get a point, which worked out.
Which is, I'm still gonna get some good points here in a minute.
So I'm gonna get 5 for that.
Yep, and then drop that.
Okay.
And then. Yeah, because by you beating that Kraken...
you still get to do all your...
Yeah, I'm going to do that, but it's like, by beating that Kraken, that's what messed me up. Because I was going to go for the Kraken.
Yep.
Instead of going over here for the animal. I'm like, okay, I'll just do the animal then.
Yep.
Then I'm going to do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, so I get 4 in my boat.
Mm-hmm.
And next up, I don't have anything out there because they're all defeated. And then I get 4 points, but I'm going to double that to make it 8 points.
Okay. So 36, 44. So it worked out. All right. And then now we take back all of our guys up here.
Mm-hmm.
We refresh the animals. You refresh your animals.
Yep, I already did. Got my sails, got everything going now. Here, let's just do this.
Turtle, cat, and Kraken.
Turtle allows you to double one of your things over here. Cat, I don't know. Kraken allows you to double one of the bonuses.
Okay.
The cat does.
These are yours.
You may re-roll any conflict dice that show a 1 or 2 during the action fight.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So now, if I could do that, let's refill these as well.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that's going on. Yep.
Is there any other?
No,
spaces?
you think you took the only one.
That was the only one, huh?
Yeah.
It became a gray again. Well, that sure helps that I'm trying to get for a brown, and I haven't
pulled a brown.
Seen one yet.
This is not a brown?
Nope.
Are you sure?
It's green.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me see. Where's my brown?
That was one of the starting ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cryingly different.
Yep. Yep. Make a note. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'm going to go first on this one, huh? Well, I know what I want, but whether that's any good. Yeah, I'm going to go here and get another crew member.
Don't forget to move that guy. I can get 3 provision or 3 things, but I already have 4 of those.
Yep.
I can get another sword. I only lose 1. That doesn't where I want to go. Is there somewhere that yep. You know what? I got the coin. I'm gonna spin said coin. I'm gonna put what is that, 3?
For where?
Here.
Oh wow, you're going far.
Not really. I'm gonna
3.
go here.
And then 4, and you paid your coin. Yep. And then he moves over here, and you got your extra guy.
That's what I'm looking at. Do I want the blooms, or do I want an extra pirate, or do I want some more yarn? Huh?
Yes, is the answer. Yes.
I don't need the ammo crates. I'm good on that. Can't get the provision, but I have 1 right now, and I'm going to get 2 regardless. So do I want the pirate, or do I want the gold coin? What do I have to go for next? And I don't have that ability right now, so...
Oh, we never flipped him up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the last round, too.
Yep.
This game went actually pretty quick, so...
Yeah. It's almost longer for the teach.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I want to do here. Just because it's just based on the pulling here, so if you want to do this thing over here, you can. I think I'm going to... What do I have in my hand currently?
Well, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend a doubloon.
I'm going to get the ammo crates.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm getting 2 rum.
And I'm passing, so...
Yep.
Hand me your thing.
There's the dolphin.
And I have no choice in the matter. I'm going to go over here to get me 2 provisions and a rum. Because I need that rum to do stuff I need to do.
That's right.
And not get negative 5 points.
And I think...
But at least I can move.
And that doesn't do me any good.
Oh, you passing?
Yeah, I have to. I only have one guy.
Gotcha. I got 2.
Yep.
Because I just got a new one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Choices, huh?
Oh, there's a couple things I can do. Where I'm going to be at, so... Yeah, I think that's how I want to start firsthand.
Yeah. 2 provisions, 3 crates.
Alright, starting with me.
Yep. That's what I got to do.
Yeah. Since this is the final round, I gotta do this. I'm going to move here by spending my 1 provision. And I'm going to fight that ship over there. Alright, I claimed my provision, and I have 1, so I can roll 1 die.
Yep.
And he's a power of 1, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I would lose a rum if I don't roll something high. Cool.
Well, you got it. There you go.
And then because I do that, I get to take a resource of my choice.
Wait, which one was that? The ship?
The ship. Does it
Or no, I think you get one from the bag.
That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
Where's the ships thing? Are they not in the addendum? Really?
They probably are.
No, because there's the end of the addendum and it's animals.
Awkward.
Probably in the rule, that's why. Let's see. That's the other thing. You just have to go to the rule book quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's.
Right. I'm going to take my turn because it won't change anything. I mean, it might, but I'm going to go here and drop 3 here.
However, the opponent may also draw the number of cards.
Well, that's my 1 provision. And by getting control of that, yep, that's done.
It doesn't tell me. I'm gonna agree with you. We're just gonna pull it from the bag.
Yeah.
What's that? Green?
Let me see. I can't see it from there. That's brown. The one that I needed. Bruh.
Drop that.
Alright, well, sure. Shenanigans. I'll trade you.
On my turn, right?
Oh, that's back to you.
Yep.
I just gained control of this one. That's all I did.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Nothing too exciting. You got a lot more.
All right. Next up, I'm going to move. All right. Starting with my next turn, I paid my provision, so I'm going to move, and I can move a total of 3. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I could get whatever that color is.
Gray.
But it doesn't
And
do
it's
me...
not a joke. It is
It's gray, yeah. But it doesn't do me any good because I don't have any coins to put out there, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I could do that. Honestly, where is something I can get coins from is the question. I already have control of all these things here. That gives me an extra storehouse, but that doesn't do me any good. Yeah, I think my best bet is that. Okay. So I can either go here or there. And I think I'm going to, I can go with him, but I have to spend a coin, so that doesn't mean no good. But if I visit him, I get 2 rum and a card.
Yep.
Right, so I'm going to go over here, and I guess I'll visit with him.
Yeah.
And get 2 rum.
Did you spend your provision already?
Yes, I had to spend it because I had 3, and I only have 1 on my board. Because I mathed it out, so I get, 2 rum and a card, and if I had coins, I could have got some extra stuff, but I don't have the coins for it, so...
Which card do you want?
Let's go with a B and see what happens.
Yeah. B card. No. All right.
So close.
Provision.
So close. That doesn't help me, but I almost hit that one.
I have 2 guns, so I'm taking this.
Yeah, don't blame you. All right. I'm going to spend a provision, and I'll check how the in-game actually works here in a minute, but because we still have to go through the entire phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend that, and I'm going to go up here, and I am going to attack the Kraken that's right here.
Oh, no. But the only one, huh?
Because it's only a 1 Kraken.
Is the only a 1? It's only a 1 Kraken, huh?
Yep.
I was hoping you would lift it upside down. I was like, don't. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Do it for the camera.
All right, so
Oh, wow.
doing the one ammo crate, I
Yep.
pulled the one token,
Yep.
but I get to roll 4 dice.
Yes.
Oh, I have
And
to
you need
spend
a
a rum.
Of all things.
Thank God I visited that guy.
Yeah. That's right.
Why is the rum gone? So I don't have to roll this now.
Yep.
And I defeat this, which gives me this guy,
Uh-huh.
which gives me 2 cards. Let's
and a
do
point.
a B
And I already gave you your point.
and one of these. Okay. To you.
I'm passing, so I'm going to get the dolphin.
There's the
I
dolphin.
think it might be tiebreaker. I don't remember, but we'll just put it up here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go to the in-game scoring once we finish the...
First thing, I'm going to spend a coin to put this in here.
There we go.
As a multiplier. It's worth it for the multiplier. Second thing, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to spend a single rum for up to 3 cards, which I only have 2 cards. I have a yellow in my cave, which is what I just did. And I have exactly 2 ammo crates in my hold, which is perfect. I don't think I can complete any of these others. Let me just double check. No, 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 and no. Okay, so then I will double one of these. That'll put me at a total of 12 points for that. 56. That is totally the wrong board I put there. My apologies. Give me 1 second. I'm at 54. Let me just swap these 2 boards. Thought that looked a little weird. Jumping up to 90 points all of a sudden. There we go. Okay. In all fairness, there we go.
Sorry for the people at home
Yeah.
your twitching eye.
Yeah. I mean, but here's also the thing, too. These were so terribly printed that like parts of the shield are completely shenanigans. So that I'm going to blame it on their production. Anyway, I leave those in front of me. And then I finally return back to here, which gets me 1 more ammo crate, which lets me, I don't have any damage out, and I do control now, so I gain 2 points. Boom, boom.
You're going to like this turn.
Yep.
Can't do anything here, because I'm passing, of course.
Yep.
Can't do anything here.
Yep.
Does me no good.
Uh-oh.
Gonna go over here. I got the rum.
You got the rum?
Not that I'm gonna be doing much over there, but
Well, as long as you got the rum.
I got the rum for 1 so far. Not this one. What is the one I could do? It is this one is what I was trying to do. And that is not the color I needed, so I'm only doing 1. But first, we'll go with the cheaper one. I beat a boat. It's right there.
Yep.
I get 3 points.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
Then I have 2 Kraken. That's 6 points.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
But that's not the one I'm doubling. I have 3 tokens over the top of one thing, which I am doubling that one, which gives me 14 points.
4. That's 68. Tied.
And because of that, I get the bonus
2, 3,
5
4,
points.
5. At least I don't lose 5, so I'll take it.
We scored that ahead of time, but
yeah.
Well, because I have one more thing I got to do after I spend the yarn. Because I don't think I can do any of those. Yeah.
You pulled into the lead. That might have been it.
Then I'm going to come over here because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 of these because remember every 2 is a point. I don't have any damage out there because I killed everything, but I have control of 1, 2. So it gives me 8 points because I'm going to use my turtle to double it.
Is the turtle like doubling everything or is it just 1? That's so cool if it's everything.
I think the turtle doubles the...
One choice,
One choice, yeah. But it's based on that thing. Yeah.
4 points for your controls.
So let's just say 4 points per control tower under own control.
That turtle is awesome. All right.
All right.
Well, that could put you a pretty substantial lead. So far.
But we have to still do the in-game scoring. So here we go. Starting the in-game scoring. Control towers. We both have control towers. Multiply the ammo crates on your occupied control tower by the number of occupied control towers. Right, so since I got 3 there and 2 there, that's 5 times 2 is 10 points.
Okay. So 91.
So you have 1, so you get 3.
I have 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
All right. opponents, which are the tokens on your board. Add up the scores on all tiles of all opponents on your shipboard and multiply them by the number of different opponent types.
So 6
So
times
1,
3.
2, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3.
18. So you'll be having your 100.
That is what, 9... Or that's 101
9
plus 8 would put it
109. Yeah.
109.
And I have 18, which would put me at 79, 89. Okay.
Now you're gonna get more points than me here in a minute.
Because of this.
Because I have nothing here.
That's
I get
what I'm banking on.
Nothing, right?
Huh?
Because I have nothing in the multiplier.
Well, no, you get 1.
I get
you have 1 piece times 3, so you get 3 points for it.
3 points. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. You.
I get 24 because it's 4 times the 6.
So that is
1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus
103, 113. I'm 1 ahead.
Okay.
All right. There's my 100 as well.
Weapons dominance. This is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, you have that though.
Multiply the number of weapons you have the most of, including the starting weapons, by all weapons you have collected. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16. Right?
Yep.
4 times 4.
Do you count the one?
You don't count the starting ones when you're doing the... you only count the starting one when you're counting how many you have that
So
most
I
of.
have 3 times 4, so I'll be 12. So you have 16, I have 12.
16 for me.
37.
37, which is here, and you have 12. 25? Wait, hold on.
Wait, you'd have 27. Sorry.
27. I thought so. I was like, wait, that's a little too much.
Yep.
Each set of animals and sailors. So I get 8 points.
Or 8
no, 2
for each, so 16 each. Yeah.
So 16.
43. And I was 2 behind you, so 41. Okay.
And then a combination of
you barely
add up all remaining each 2 items of the ammo crates in the stuff.
3, 4.
So do we count the sailors? We do not count those sailors.
Nope.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't forget your cards too.
Oh. 2 more points. Won't matter, but it's going to be close.
Don't count the sailors yet. Okay, so there's my combos. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So you have 12 total, right? So that's 6 points. There you go. That's final score. 149 to 145. Whew, that was close.
That was clever. We'll get our final things here. We like to keep our track.
One more weapon. I only bought the 1 more weapon.
Hey, this is my best score.
That's what I should have done. Is I shouldn't have paid the coin for there. I should have just gone for it, but I had to make sure I got the rum.
You got 146
or 145,
and I got 149.
Good game, sir.
Yeah, that was interesting because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just concentrate on seeing if I can beat up the Krakens because I had one of those as my starting card.
Right. So let's talk back to our scores because as always, we go ahead and rate these games. We'll jump up to our screen and we'll go through our normal ranking, our gamer criteria to see what this gets. So first off, game immersion. Was the game fun to lose? Did we have memorable moments? And was there player interaction? I think this is probably one of the more immersive games that he's made. I feel very piratey doing a lot of this.
Yeah, I think it is fun to lose.
Yeah.
The player interaction is there even at 2 players because I'm trying to see what you're doing. Maybe I need to pass first. This way I make sure I get the rum when I go to sea and stuff like that. So
this mechanism is super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is immersive and it does lead to those memorable moments. You're like, watch this. And that's how I that memorable moment right now when I just is like, okay, and then I just drew this card up and I have that access to it.
Yep.
So instead of doubling the 6 I tried to earlier, I'm going to double the 7. So that actually helped out a lot there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very immersive. I give it.
I give it that. Art and production.
My one gripe is just these cubes, and that is just Queen Games when it comes to those wooden things. They're cubes, they're little hexagonal pieces. They just can't paint the colors very well on those, and it's just that is the only gripe when it comes into the art production aspect of this game, because everything else is, mind you, I do have the collector's edition, but I do like the screen printed minis on it. But the essential edition's pretty much the same. You're going to get the cubes. You're going to get the hexagon tokens.
Yep. Now you are missing a meeple, but I don't think we can count that against.
Yeah,
the vast majority of them should have
been here, and I'm getting replacement parts on it, so there's that as well. I think it's fantastically well produced. I love. This is by far the most legible one we've seen, other than maybe, what is Cusco?
No, there is two things I want to point out. The way that they do this is that if you could spend multiple of something, like in this one where you could spend multiple rum, it has kind of like this fade out like repetition on the icon. And there's a few others that do that in this game. That actually makes a lot of sense. You could just keep paying for those, like as many as you want, instead of having an infinite symbol. But on the back here, the A cards are our cards. While that's funny, it's
confusing,
kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like it's for the bit, and I appreciate that they commit to the bit.
One other funny gripe on the graphic design as well. The puzzle pieces is fine, but my other gripe here is the fish. How faded they are on here. It's really kind of hard to set up. But other than that, I'm still giving it art and production because the components are great. The art is fantastic. This is probably the best looking, I think, of the different city collections.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I give it art and production too. Meaningful choice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be any of these that we don't give
meaningful choice. But the fact that I can impact other players on this board because where I'm going over here, but I can also impact you on this board by either trying to take over one of your towers or going into a outpost that you were trying to get to, or in this case, you took the Kraken that I was going to do on my turn because you needed to do a Kraken for something you had to do. That kind of thing does impact other players. But the depth is like, do I pass and have extra pirates to trigger over here for I can drop them on the board? Or do I keep going? Do I spin my coin to go further along to get something I really, really need on this board, and then pass on my next turn? That depth is right there. It's like,
it really is.
And which led to how close the score was at the end of the game.
Right.
And then there wasn't a lot of arbitrary choices or AP. No. There was a little bit of like, oh, should I pass now or do this? But by the time it came back to my turn,
your stuff is really clever.
Yeah, and then by the time it came back to me, I was already planning out my next move. So I was like, okay, I already know what my next move is going to be. So yeah, there may be downtime a little bit for higher player counts, just depending on the other players. But I think when we play this at 3 players and 2 players, it kind of breezed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give it meaningful choice.
Ease of play.
This is where I say no.
I don't give this either.
Because of the simplicity and the familiarity of the mechanism, which one are we talking about? The one over here or the one over here?
And neither of them are familiar. Right? I mean, like kind of.
This is kind of familiar, just kind of the worker placement, wherever you end up last. What is it? The one that we just recently played, the Kinderspiel nominee, Loot, kind of does something like this, where you're building off other people's lines. Other than that, it's not that super familiar. And Loot is kind of esoteric here in the States. Yes, like very few people knew about it. The likelihood to get to the table, other than the theme of pirate,
the theme is cool.
It would do it. But that cover, the dark side of the cover would probably get people to do it. But when you see it at the light side of things,
that's a very polite cover.
Yeah,
for being pirates.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So the theme. Maybe.
Understand, learn, or teach. Like, understanding isn't too bad, but I remember the very first time we taught this, is I was the one who had to teach it, and there was a lot of eyes glazing over.
Well, and there was a lot of questions, too. It was like, we do what now?
Yeah, and even then, even though we're familiar with it, like, for one, I didn't remember it was only like 3 months ago that we played it the first time. I thought it was like a year and a half somehow. But secondly, though, even with that, there was so much we had to reconsider and figure out again. It's like, we don't even remember.
Yeah, we were burying our head in the book and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't give it easy play at all.
I don't either. Easy to understand, learn, or teach is the big one. That's like, this is easy to learn, understand, and teach.
Right.
This is easy to learn, understand, and teach. This as a whole, not
Yeah.
so much, because I'm explaining this section, you're like, okay, and then I have to explain this section. I'm like, wait, what about that section? What does that do to do with this over here?
Yeah.
Also, the thing about the pirate theme on this is his most thematic game.
Yeah.
But you're not really feeling super piratey. You're not attacking other players. If you're thinking something like Ameritrash, like Den Men Tell No Tales kind of thing.
With dice.
Yeah, you're not really going to get it. You're going to get a little bit of it with the dice, and it's just based on the bag pull tokens. So, but yeah, replay value. I
don't give it this. I give it expandability because it does have an expansion. It does have variants. Yes. Okay. It doesn't scale. Like it's as long as we just played, every player adds another 30 to 45 minutes.
I think it scales fine.
Minimum number of plays, and here's why I don't give it this. Yes, there's a lot of modular board setup, but all of these tiles come out. All of these tiles come out. Mm-hmm. All of these tiles come out. Right? So there's no, functionally, there's no variability on this, right? Mm-hmm. It's just, there's a little bit of, the
only things that
it's a variant in how it sets up, but it's not a variant, and, same with these tiles. These change. But there's no new experience with any of these.
The only major how
it plays out.
Yeah, the only major difference, variable setup, is these tokens right here. Right. Because depending on the player count, you're not using a certain amount. Right. That's about it.
Right.
I agree with you on that.
And then even that, you're going to pretty much see every animal. You're pretty much going to see all of these. You're pretty much going to see all of those. It's all just smaller stuff, but I don't think I get the full experience. I know what everything's going to do. It's just how things are going to randomly seed. So that's why I don't give it replay.
I don't give it minimum number of plays for the full experience because I agree with you on that aspect of it. I give it replay value because the expandability is there. And for me, the length and time it's scaling is there is not too much of a difference. You're just adding 15 or so minutes per player. Yeah. Because I remember playing a 3-player game and it was pretty quick. I remember playing a 2-player game of this we just did and it went pretty fast. Right. The 4-player, I think, is not going to do too much. It's just going to add a little bit more downtime, but it's not something nuanced because, in all honesty, I'm not paying attention to what other people were doing. I already have my turns next up, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do if the A happens, B happens, C happens. Because I remember that in the 3-player game. It's like, if you guys mess with me, I already got my next 2 moves passed up. Right. But that's just me as a player. But I think the length of time is going to be fine, especially if you're familiar with every concept of this game. So I will give it replay value because 2 of the 3.
Okay. I give it 3 out of 5.
So 3 out of 5 and 4 out of 5. That makes it a 7 out of 10, Daniel. So there you go. It is one of our higher ones right now. Quick notes that I put down for this one. It is not the best colorblind friendly when it comes to the cubes. I wanted to make sure I reiterate that. So if you suffer like we do, like his shirt says, it is the cubes or the hexagonal tokens. Our physical cubes are fine. The red and green are noticeable. It's just these browns and greens and reds are a little tough for us on the hexagonal side. But we had that same problem with Amsterdam, more so in Amsterdam, a little bit in Hamburg and other games as well of this nature. What do I have here? I love the 2 distinct sections. I think this is fun. And I want more games to do something like this as a whole game. Right. And I love what this is doing as well, because this feels really clever. Right. This is where the thematic goes. This is the thematic side. This is the Euro side. And I love this distinct section over here. I honestly think this is the best looking of the city collection so far. Yeah. Just because how striking the seaboard is. Everything else is just tokens and cubes and stuff like that. But that could describe every single city collection
game. This is one of his oldest games.
Yeah, this is a remake. We didn't mention that at the very beginning. Yeah. This is a remake of Rum and Pirates.
Rum and Pirates, I think. Yeah.
Which is something that never really came out to the States for us to play. So, so there was that one, and that's the best thematic one of Feld so far of the city collection. That's my notes.
So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed watching our playthrough. As always, I've been your host, Daniel.
And I've been your host, Daniel.
And we want to thank you for listening to Everyday Board Games.
Or watching, in this case.
Yes.
And remember, every day is a good day for board gaming.